Hey, I'm Jay, and I've got something to say about my 2024 end of the year roundup. Hey, so I started the year with maybe a couple thousand United miles and about 70,000 American miles, and I booked five one-way economy tickets on each from Pittsburgh to Florida. I signed up for a United card for one of those and got, a pretty measly 60,000 bonus points, bonus miles, but first year annual fee waived. Um, I referred my mom to a Disney Visa card that I've been having, and I guess this should be minus the $49 annual fee there. Redeemed five economy flights on United, roughly, 150 to 175,000, or 150 to $175 per flight, per ticket times five people. Um, so that's 64,000 United miles was worth roughly $800. Uh, United card gives you and one passenger a free check bag, so two free check bags. Um, I signed up for those in March because we planned Disney a year in advance. Then I signed up for City Strata Premier because we started planning our beach vacation for the summer. And the most reasonable redemption was Choice Hotels at the Cambria Suites Bayside, um, which is standard but significantly more affordable than the stuff that's on the boardwalk or on the beach. I did pay an annual fee, did not get an elevated offer. Um, they switched it from the City Premier to the City Strata Premier like a month later, and they do not do recons or adjust or match offers or anything like that. So I didn't get any elevated offer on that. I believe it's still now 75,000 points for the City Strata Premier, so I would just jump the gun a little early on that. Good multipliers, 3x on groceries and dining. I got 20,000 points over the past year on there that we used for some hotels. So out of that 60,000 points plus spend, um, 68,000 points to Choice Hotels, and 3,000 points to Wyndham for a reduced rate for a wedding that we went to. Earned some more points and spent those points at 1 cent per point for checked bags for two more passengers on the United flight. I'm hoping they will honor my new American Airlines business card to allow everybody to get checked bags. I think we already maybe have them on our tickets. Chase Sapphire preferred, not reserve. $95 annual fee. I got an elevated offer for 75,000 points plus an in-bank offer for an extra 10,000 with an extra 3,000 spend in the next 3 months after the initial. So got all those points, no problem. Earned another. That ain't right. It's gonna be more than that. Just the spend on the 85,000 points has to be more than 1,900 points when I got 20,000 points. That's got to be more like 19,000. So like a total of 50,000. Redeemed cash back. We spent too much on our summer vacation. I needed to cover some bills. So redeemed cash back. I know that's not what you're supposed to do. I could probably get 2 cents per point on that by using the points for booking. Did book some hotels, 30,000 points for about $500 worth of hotels. You can see the breakdown there. $40 off of a portal redemption that we didn't have enough points at the time for, and then Embassy Suites for 300 and some other stuff for 165. So a couple just one night stays at various hotels. I started getting declined for inks right off the bat for too much velocity, so I got my P2, my wife, a Capital One Venture $95 card. So standard offer, 75,000 points because of the 2%, 2 points per dollar spent. Even though it's only been a couple months, we've already got an extra. She was like at 85,000 points when she got the bonus, and then another 5,000 points since since that bonus posted. Annual fee just last week. I know that's in this year, not last year, but it's the points we earned last year. Just booked a 2-night stay at the Omni Bedford Springs. And then I did some bank bonuses here for about $1,400. 370 from cashback portals, primarily Top Cashback and Retail Me Not. The only thing I got from Rakuten was HelloFresh meal kit. And then I already have signed up but haven't earned the bonus on a City Business American Airlines Advantage and signed up for a Citizens Bank checking. So when I'm done with the Citizens, I'll be in the middle of doing a Capital One checking, and then I'll look into my next bank, maybe US Bank, maybe Chase. So all in total, earned 346,000 points, redeemed 370,000 points, and have about 30,000 left over, because we started out with some American Airline points to begin with. So figure, we spent 370,000 points, where if that had been cashback points, that would be $3,700, and redeemed it, subtracting the annual fees, redeemed it for about $5,400. So in net made, what is that, about 20%? Can't do it on my phone. This divided by that. T2. Uh, 1.46, so about 45%. Do times 100, so we can actually see that. Times 100, right? So made about 1.4 times. Is that right? E2 over D2. Oh, right, because each point's worth a cent, so this is in dollars. Yeah. Yep, that's right. So almost 1.5, almost 50% more by using points and miles rather than cashback, in addition to the sign-up bonuses being larger. So, again, the travel points is more lucrative, and, this is, except for the, $300 annual fee across the 3 cards, we're not spending any more to earn travel points. We're spending our normal amount. And to give you guys context as far as, velocity and what we're doing, we're squarely middle class. We're doing well. Both my wife and I work. We have some bills that we can't put on credit cards. So we're probably spending close to $40,000 a year in just organic spend. So that's where we can get sign-up bonuses and stuff like that. That's just where we are. You can do the same thing, just slower, right? There's a lot of cards that let you do, 6 months for a sign-up bonus instead of 3 months. There's options out there for, all different walks of life, but you can see how good the redemption is on this. And that's my 2024. So now that I know how to do checking account bonuses, my 2025 should be better. Actually, I guess I should multiply all those by, 0.4. So really, maybe it should be more like $5,000, because 25% of those bank bonuses are going to get taxed as 1099 interest income. So I do a $400 set aside for tax, but all these checking account bonuses really need to be divided by 0.4, or they need to be, the 24% needs to be taken off of all these for taxes, because I really owe taxes on those. The credit card rewards are rebates on purchase, so they're rewarding me for the use of money, but not the use of my money. So the checking accounts the bank is paying me for the use of my money, it is a service I'm providing the bank, and I'm getting paid for it. And I guess that's how the tax law justifies itself on that one. But basically, I'll get a 1099 interest on the bank bonuses. But still, $5,000 for travel that me and my wife would not have been able to afford otherwise. We maybe would have been able to afford about 1,200 of that. So that's my points and miles journey in 2024.